Yo. I don't know where my partner is, but give him a couple more minutes. Give him a minute or two. Yeah, I know. It's my phone. I got it down. Here we go. All right, let's get this going. Oh, if I kill myself training, I fucking love it. Here we go, real quick. With my partner to come in.
Pop, I told you I got these niggas. I'm not gonna let these fuckboys destroy this. Gangsta shit gon' live as long as I'm alive. My ambitions of a rider. I'm on the block ducking and running, fucking and coming, pitching and serving, cooking white fluff in the oven. It's summertime and I'm loving the heat. Streets is bubbling, customers keep coming and sweet, running the beef. We gunning them. It's 16 in the clip, and I plan to land at least one of them. Hit a man up in his gland, deceased one of them. Ambulance, car in a van, the priest, one of them's coming to get at least one of them. The man's tried to front in the land that we's governing. So fam, had it coming in. You should have seen him trying to reach before that heat smothered him. Seen him in the streets before them sheets covered him. Lady weeping because she mothered him, beefing with the ambulance, but he just couldn't recover him. Miss it wasn't enough of him. He should have never fucked with them boys for US. They rough, it's too much of them. It ain't another crew touching them. Them boys certified hoodlums like Bumpy and Dutching them, clutching them hammers like the bananas, and we gorillas. The niggas gon' feel us. Understand us till they kill us. We be the realest upon the planet. We don't ask for respect, motherfucker. We demand it. Nigga take it for granted. He get handed the head of his man. Tell your man what you said. Tell your man what you did. Motherfucker, tell your man that you dead for treating a grown man like he a kid. Acting like you was big. You ready to die. I'm ready to kill. Niggas playing. You ain't ready for real. You ain't ready to feel the cold steel. The fire inside, the cold chill you get right before you die. Look your life in your eyes, motherfucker. Cause your life is mine. You got a death wish. You're not gonna oblige. Family, I can provide you lame niggas with shots and wounds, plots, graveyards and tombs in the pine box. Or I can give you niggas 9 shots and you can disappear like Hopper and get buried behind rocks. I'm not the one to test the gun the best. I'm number one the best, son. I've already outdone the rest. So when you come, nigga, come correct. I'm a product of poverty, drug dealers and robbery, plotting and scheming, feeding demons. That's inside of me, a menace to society, shooting for notoriety, riding on these bitch ass niggas before they ride on me. Probably die in the blaze of glory, but when I die, roll a hazel for me. Bury me a G. Don't worry, mama, ain't nothing left for me to see. I done buried the best, now death's coming for me. But I ain't scared, I know that he coming, I'm right here. Ain't nobody running, motherfuckers, I'm gunning. Motherfuckers till the bullets is gone. That's what you wanted, motherfuckers is on. Motherfuckers if it's wrong or right. Fuckers is on tonight. Ain't no sucker, motherfucker, I was born to fight. And I brawl and bite when niggas twice my size. Don't get it twisted, bitches like my eyes. Niggas like how eyes keeps you gangster. One on my waist, you front bitch, it be one in your face. You be running that race with death, gasping, chasing breath while I'm laughing with that hockey mask Jason left. You baskets keep acting like I ain't the best. About to die, nigga, save your breath. Where the fuck to be that?
Where to be that? Yo. Pulse, what's up, buddy?
Yo, what up, man?
How you doing, bro? What the fuck is going on? Yeah, hold on a sec, bro. All right, I see. I get it. What's going on, brother?
Not too much. I woke up late this morning.
Oh, shit. Hold on one second, bro. Hold on. All right. Now that's what it was. Woke up late today? That's all right, bro. That happens, dude. What the fuck, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking, you know, like fucking some days I like to sleep in on Sundays. You know what I mean? I wake up in the morning, I take a piss, go right back to bed. That's the only day I feel like I can rest. You know, when I'm feeling guilty. You know what I mean? Yeah. I beat myself up today training hard. I fucking train at pouring sweat. Pouring sweat. We got this, bro. You know, this is stay in the green room after we're done with this, all right, brother? But
Okay.
we're just gonna go over the co-main and the main. People, I guess, don't realize that there's great fucking boxing. It's just you gotta pick and choose. You're always gonna get good cards. You're always gonna get good fighters, but you're not always gonna get the best fighting the best. And that's sad.
Yeah.
That's sad. Hopefully, Game Bread can fucking change that and get some. We got another fucking promotion that'll put on, good fights. You'll know who the fucking co-main. You'll know who fought before the co-main. You'll know who fought in the main event, like it used to be. You know what I mean? But we got this big boy. Big baby. He's fucking. He's 13-0 with I think 12 KOs. I'm pretty sure. He's got 12 KOs. Jared Anderson versus George Arias. This is the co-main. And let me see. Jared Anderson. He's got all KOs almost. All KOs. I've been following him for a while. This kid's fucking pretty good. This kid would put a beating on Anthony Joshua, in my opinion. I think he can stand in there. I don't know if he can stand there with Usyk because Usyk's just so slick. Got that veteran, he's always fought bigger guys, you know what I mean? He moved up in weight, all that shit. Kind of like a Vander Holyfield, same idea, you know what I mean? But Usyk, if Tyson Fury wasn't 7 feet tall and moved like a middleweight, it would be a different story, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
this
is a great fight right here.
Anderson,
go ahead, Post.
I was saying Anderson's the top heavyweight prospect in America, right?
Yep. He's up. He's definitely in the top 2, top 3, tops. Yeah, he's up there. He might even be first. I haven't really looked at the rankings lately, you know what I mean? Because I know who the 2 best are, and maybe 3. You can put this kid in there too. 4 or 5. There's 5, you know what I mean? But I know Tyson Fury will beat them all. That's just my honest opinion. You know what I mean? My honest opinion. He's an elite boxer. You know what I mean?
Do you know what the holdup is with Usyk and Fury?
Well, I know this much. I know Fury ain't scared to fight anybody. And I know Usyk ain't scared to fight anyone. But Usyk's got a lot to lose more than Fury. Fury don't got nothing to lose. He can retire right now and be fucking like Rocky Marciano, the only undefeated champ, heavyweight champ.
Yeah.
No one's beating him. I mean, Wilder, that was the worst fucking person you could call out as a guy that knows how to fight that good.
Yeah.
And maybe he was just testing himself. You know what I mean? That's all. He believed in that fucking nuclear power, and he definitely has it. I mean, he fucking shut fucking Tyson Fury's lights out in the 11th round or 12th round. And that's when Fury figured it out right there. You know what I mean? It was like he started putting him on his back foot and he realized he couldn't fight that good moving backwards. And that's fundamentals. If you don't have those fundamentals, if you can't move backwards and laterally and fucking use your left, you're in trouble. If you fight a fucking boxer that actually knows how to box, you know what I mean? It's a problem. It's a problem. Anyone can slip a right hand. You know what I mean? If you make that one mistake, you get hit by that right hand. Like Wilder hit him with that right hand and hit him with a left hook too. And Fury opened his eyes and got up and he was fine. And then he realized right there, he goes, instead of fucking staying away from his power, go right into his power because he can't fight moving backwards. And that's exactly what he did. That's why it was a draw. You know what I mean? Fury didn't lose. I mean, Wilder didn't lose the belt. Fury didn't lose his undefeated record. And you know what? It brought back heavyweight boxing. It really did because I wasn't. There's a lot of great fighters. Like the next fight, we'll go over this. But I mean, this kid. I like Jared Anderson in this fight, obviously. But this is Arias record right here. He's got decision, unanimous. He's got a few KOs. You know what I mean? A lot of decisions, and that's not really good for a heavyweight. You know what I mean? You gotta have that knockout power.
Yeah.
You're seeing KOs here, but at the same time, they're not losses. You know what I mean? I'm trying to see. This kid Green's a tough kid right here. Channy, Claudia, Joe Claudia, Gabriel Hernandez can fight. He's beating some fucking good guys. Tyrell Wright. Yeah, there's some good boxers in there. But this right here, Shakur Stevenson, man, like, I want to see him fight like Tank Davis. You know what I mean? Like someone his size. You know what I mean? Or like there's about 3 or 4 fights that can be made with Shakur Stevenson, and they ain't being made. Like, why not put the Japanese monster against this kid? This guy's fucking pretty good right here. Shichiro Yoshino. I'm pretty sure I'm spelling that right. I'm pretty sure I'm breaking that. I'm pretty sure I'm fucking getting that down right. I'm pretty sure that's how they pronounce his name. But other people pronounce his name differently too. Like, I've heard his name pronounced like 3 different ways already. But we all know who Shakur Stevenson is. This is Shakur Stevenson's record. Look at this shit. Cancel bout. But he's fought the who's who. You know what I mean? But there's like fucking 3 or 4 fucking guys missing that he hasn't fought. And I actually believe in Stevenson myself. You know what I mean? I like Shakur Stevenson a lot.
Yeah, he's a good fighter. He I don't know if he's ready for Tank, but he's definitely a good fighter.
Yeah, I don't know if he's ready for Tank either, but that's the thing. You guys all fight each other and find out who the fucking best is. Make as much money as you fucking can. You know what I mean? Like, fucking none of this one time a year bullshit. You know what I mean? That's bullshit. At least fight fucking 2-3 times a year. You know what I mean? Especially while you're young now. You know what I mean? Your prime. Don't wait till you're not in your prime no more. Then you fight these guys that you should have fought in your prime when they were in their prime. You know what I mean? It's greed. It's greed from promoters. It's not even the fighters. Yeah, so you asked me that question about Tyson Fury and Usyk. There's too many cooks in the kitchen. It's not fucking. And Fury doesn't want to give $1 million to Ukraine when we've given them billions, the United States, us taxpayers. You know what I mean? So why the fuck should he give him $1 million out of his fucking purse? Like, England's already helping fucking Ukraine. So is America. You know what I mean? So is a lot of countries. Where's that fucking money going? Because we don't need to send the money. We're sending them fucking weapons and shit. Where do you think they're getting all these good weapons from? It's not from fucking any other country.
Yeah.
So we got to give them money with the weapons? And it's nothing against the Ukraine people, because I talk to Russians on my podcast. You know what I mean? I got Russian friends. I got Ukraine friends. You know what I mean? Just like they got. You know what I mean? Same thing. It's sad. It's sad. I don't think there should be any more war. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyways, this is the new well, maybe the older Japanese monster. This is his record. He's got left right hook combination. Look at the way they call these wins. Decision, technical, accidental headbutt. Well, that happens. KO, TKO, decision, KO, TKO, round 3, round 6, KO, TKO, round 1. So this guy's got fucking hands, this kid. So this could be a really fucking good fight right here. I just wanted to make sure people knew about this. You know what I mean? Like, this is the main event, and this is the co-main. So we got heavyweights and we got light. You know, we got what is Shakur Stevenson? 135. Damn, them fucking 135s. That's where all the talent is down there. You know what I mean? That's where all the, like, Crawford's. In my opinion, Crawford's the best boxer in all those lighter divisions. Better than Canelo, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, I want to see Bud Crawford fight Errol Spence. Hopefully they make that fight.
Yeah, Bud Crawford versus Spence should have fucking already been made. Absolutely, I agree. I definitely agree with that. So if you can't make that, make it fucking Crawford Canelo. You know what I mean? At least Crawford was fighting. Spence has been waiting for that fight, but at least Crawford kept fighting. Remember, he knocked out the last guy he fought.
Yeah.
You know, waiting for the Spence fight to happen, and it's just not happening. What is it? A rematch clause or something? Or is that another fight I'm thinking about?
I'm not sure what the holdup is, but yeah, that fight should have happened a couple years ago, I think.
Definitely. It's like Sugar Ray Leonard used to call all Marvin Hagler's fights. Oh, that's the best middleweight on the planet. You know what I mean? And yeah, you waited till fucking, you know, cocaine's an expensive drug. You know what I mean? It really is. You know what I mean? If you're not selling it, you know what I mean? You're basically paying for kilos. You know what I mean? 2.2 pounds. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know how anyone can do coke without drinking and shit. You know what I mean? Just sniffing coke without drinking. I couldn't even imagine it. I did it when I was young, you know, like 15 or something, 14. But then we go get beers. You know what I mean? Because it makes you want to drink. You know what I mean? That's why I used to sniff coke, to keep drinking and keep making money. That's the only reason I used to sniff a line, you know, after a couple drinks. I could never do it sober back in the days. You know what I mean? Like, you couldn't pay me enough to do that shit now. The way they fucking, there's no honor amongst that shit. You know what I mean? There's no honor. There's no honor in that game. But we got this. You know, I just want to go over a couple fights here real quick. I got this. You know what? Something we didn't fucking go over yesterday, bro, is
What's
some
that?
of these lines. Now, Pereira at 59. Tapology community is 2,100 and 2,114. Today it's like 2,300. It'll be like 6,000-7,000 by Saturday. You know what I mean? So you got to look at this at the end of the week and stuff. But
Who's the fave?
Some of these fights, right? The lines, I'm gonna go like up to the main card.
Who's the favorite in the main event?
Izzy.
Oh, really?
Minus 145 plus 120. I think it's minus 165 right now on Izzy. Plus 125 or something like that on Alex Pereira. And check this out too. Gilbert Burns is minus 500 plus 360 on Jorge. Live dog right there, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone says. Everyone says it every fucking week. There's one guy, you don't know shit. I watch these like shows, experts, this and that. How the fuck are you an expert? I've been watching these fights, the UFC since 93. How the fuck are you an expert? He's like picking up fucking PFL fucking cards and shit. The PFL card. I'm like, any expert would be going through that fucking card. They'd be going to the elite. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not against PFL. I want to see them succeed. It's good for the fighters. You know what I mean? It's not about that. It's about putting on lackluster fucking fights. I mean, what do you get? 1 or 2 good fights? If you're lucky, no elbows. You can't even call that mixed martial arts without fucking elbows. It's 8 limbs. That's what mixed martial arts is. But yeah, look at this.
I hear
minus 500, bro. It might go up if the money comes in on Gilbert Burns, which I think it's gonna. I think fucking Masvidal's gonna pull this off, man. I really do.
Yeah, I hope so. I want to see him fight Leon.
Yeah, I'd like to. Yeah, the storyline, everything. I would like to see in a perfect world that happen too, bro. And that'd be a good fight. That'd be like a kickboxing fight. You know what I mean? A elite kickboxing fight. Masvidal versus Edwards. I couldn't see that going to the ground. You know what I mean? It'll be all kicks and punches. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But is there any fights on this card, Pulse, that you're thinking about, brother?
Yeah.
That you really like, you know, it's fucking tickled your fucking brain a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, the Ponzinibbio. He's fighting.
Oh yeah.
Who is he fighting?
I got it right here. Kevin Holland.
Kevin Holland. Yeah.
Kind of fucking like that. I kind of like that fight too, bro. There's a few fights on there I like.
Yeah, I think Kevin Holland may win, but if he loses, I think he should go back up to 85.
Yeah, where is he right now? 170?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's a natural 185. He's probably walking around with 200 pounds easy because of his length. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And yeah, I agree. I think he should go up to 185 myself. Because Pereira is going to be leaving there, going up to 205. That guy can't make that weight cut for much longer. It's just too much on your body, your liver, everything. You know what I mean? So, yeah, cutting 10 pounds or 15 pounds ain't not a problem for any fighter. It's just when it goes into the 30 and 40-pound range, you got to start cutting weight like a fucking month before the fight, 2 months before the fight. You should always be in shape. You should always be within 5-10 pounds of your natural weight. You know what I mean? If you're a professional fighter, I'm saying. You know what I mean? But you know what it is? I guess it's when you're in camp all the fucking time. All right, you won the fight. You did what? Yeah, you worked hard. Yeah, you want to go out and have a good time. I'm not saying don't do that. I'm not saying that at all. That's the last thing I'm fucking saying. I'm saying even when you're on vacation, go run 3 days a week, you know, in the mornings. You know what I mean? Or at night, whatever. Just get it in. You know, that way when you go back to the gym, work on that shit that every fighter knows they have their kryptonites. You know what I mean? You know, we all have a kryptonite, all of us. You know what I mean? And you should, if you're a really good fighter, you should know it. You should study. You should study your opponents. A lot of these guys don't even study their fucking opponents. I would fire my corner if they weren't fucking telling me to study my opponents.
Oh, 1 second. I got a phone call.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. Yeah, this fight right here, Rosas. 18 years old. I like this kid, man. I always root for my Mexican people. Santa Rosa, California, 18. He's almost 19. 71-inch reach. Yeah, this might be another easy fight for him, but I don't know. Christian Rodriguez can fight. Yeah, this one's a little time. There's a few fights in there. This is going to be interesting. See what Gastelum stands. He might want to hang it up. If he loses this fight, he might want to retire with some fucking pride and dignity. This fight, I think Pfeiffer might. I think Gaslam should retire maybe if he doesn't win this fight. And
Yo, bro. I just yeah, no, I just got called in, man. I gotta cut it short.
All right, cool.
All right, I'll talk
Do your
to you
thing, bro. Do your thing. I'll talk to you later, brother.
All right, take care.
All right, my man. Yeah, hold on. Let me get ready here, buddy. Hold on.
All right.
I got you. All right, brother. Peace. All right, peace to Pulse. Yeah, there's a lot of good fights. Not only 287, UFC 287 in Miami. If I wasn't married with kids, I would probably be down there. No bullshit. I would have probably went to the Jones fight in Vegas if I wasn't married with kids. See if I could get a spar with him and shit. Some of his heavyweights. Yeah, this fight. We got 13 fights. I don't think we're going to lose any fights. I don't know. We'll see. I think we lost one, but it's still 13. It should have been 14 is what I'm saying. Let me see here. Yeah, but this fucking, this fight is fucking, this is what people don't really understand here. We got fucking really good boxing this fucking week. Saturday too, so yeah, I'm probably gonna be doing a post show after this, after both of these UFC 287 and a good card like this, like with or a good co-main and a good main. I'm happy with this, and it's in the Northeast, right where I am, Boston, Newark, New Jersey is probably what New York City's 3 hours from here. 2 hours, less than 2 hours. If you left at midnight and there was no traffic or something, you get to New York City in fucking an hour. Actually, if you were doing like 85 or 90 or whatever the whole ride, 75, 80, probably hour and a half tops. It's not that far. And neither is freaking Newark, New Jersey. Yeah, it's a good fucking card, man. Co-main event, we got the heavyweights. I definitely know, look, heavyweights, knockout mechanisms. I definitely think that's going to happen. Yeah, co-main, someone is going to get KO'd, and I believe someone is going to get KO'd. I don't think it's Jared Anderson, though. I think this man's going to get him. I think he's going to get dropped. But you never know. Shakur Stevenson, this is a tough fight for him. This kid's got fucking power in his hands, man. This kid got heavy hands. 16-0 versus fucking. It's 19-0. Shakur Stevenson, this is a good fight for you, dude. This is a good fight for you, man. Make sure. I hope you've been training freaking good, bro. I hope you've been grinding. I hope you've been grinding, brother. Because yeah, I see you train up in Colorado Springs or something, right up there. So you're way above fucking sea level, getting that fucking good cardio. And you're a smart kid, man. Smart young man. Keep it up, man. I love this kid's attitude, man. Like I see him on Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson. He's just really good kid. He's always like a class act. You know what I mean? Yeah, but these two great fucking boxing matches. I mean, you're not gonna see better boxing than you've seen last. This weekend, you're gonna see real good boxing compared to last week. And last week wasn't bad. Thank God we got game, but thank God Max Vidal has another promotion. You know what I mean? He knows boxing. You know what I mean? He knows the old school boxing, and that's what he probably fell in love with. And I'm pretty sure that's what he fell in love with. Yeah, I know that's what he fell in love with because that's he used to always talk about Pernell Whitaker and shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, he knows the old school guys, even older than that. So yeah. You got to go back into the boxing archives. It's like music. You got to go deep into the crates. You know what I mean? It's like music and fighting and life. It's like everything, history always repeats itself. Not with music and not with fighting, but at least we got the UFC. We got, elite fights every week. And we're at least going to get, at least half the card's going to be good. You know what I mean? No matter if it's a fight night card and it's not that great, but sometimes those fight night cards, they deliver really big. Sometimes you get fucking 10 finishes in a row. You know what I mean? You might get one boring fight. But last week's PFL was horrible. That was horrible. Like that, it actually put me to fucking sleep. That put me to sleep. Halfway through Jose Aldo's fight, with Stevens. Not Shakur Stevenson. But game, bro, good job, bro. And good America, brother. That's right, brother. You know what I mean? We're all fucking immigrants. You know what I mean? Like my ancestors came here. I'm born in America. But my ancestors came over here. All of us, Irish, Italian, all of us, right? We all. It doesn't matter what nationality you are. All our ancestors come over here. There wasn't no internet. There wasn't internet when I was growing up, for Christ's sakes. Maybe there was. I don't know. In the 80s, yeah, there was computers and just something I wasn't into. You know what I mean? Video games and shit, Atari and ColecoVision and television, and then Sega Genesis. And video games helped me stay sober. On the weekends, I'd stay home and play video games instead of going out and drinking. Weekend warrior shit, and that's how I stopped drinking. People ask me that all the time. How'd you stop drinking? How'd you stop doing the opiates for, I guess, 61 months? The 8th, March 8th was 5 years. So that's 60 months. That's about how long it takes people to come off all those opiates. The amount I was on was like enough for 10 cancer patients. God bless any cancer patient out there. Anybody that's going through cancer, fighting something that you can't see, that's horrible. Hashtag I hate cancer. I really fucking do. And as long as I can see it, I don't got no problem fighting it. You know what I mean? It's just fighting something you can't see. You know what I mean? That's why everyone always says go to San Diego, then down to San Juan or whatever in Mexico or Tijuana, Colombia, or Mexico. They can do these, amazing things for cancer and stem cells. So another year, this year or next year, once I start making that huge money, that I'm definitely going down the fucking. I'm definitely going to get stem cells and shit in my back and my freaking all over the place. Yeah, so I finally figured the green screen out. It's working pretty good, as I can see. The light, it's light. It's all light. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's working good. I like it. I like what it. I could definitely get creative with this stuff. But yeah, I was looking at the fights. I'm like, damn, there's gotta be elite boxing. So WWF and UFC, I mean, and I know Dana White always loved Vince McMahon. And hey, listen, the guy's a billionaire. Why wouldn't you like fucking Vince McMahon? I mean, the guy's fucking made billions of dollars off fucking preordained fights, fucking not even real. But what those fucking wrestlers do, that's all real. It's all, all the fucking physical shit is real. The punches ain't real, the elbows, all that shit. But shit happens. And when you know that big of guys and, accidents happen, people definitely get hurt. And they got to do that almost every fucking night. Like, it's not fucking easy. But that's what people, they want that stardom. They want they want to be fucking, I don't know. Maybe when I was a teenager or something, maybe I wanted to be fucking, like famous and all that shit. Fuck that. I would never want fame. I want fame for like recognition for doing good things for people and shit. You know what I mean? That's it. You don't give people the truth about, fights. You know what I mean? Elite MMA, elite boxing. You know what I mean? First of all, boxing, MMA, Muay Thai, kickboxing, Glory. You know what I mean? Like Fighters Rep, my buddy's promotion. You know what I mean? Like that's what I follow. You know what I mean? Thai fighting. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, high levels of BJJ. You know what I mean? I just like watching, even wrestling. I like watching high levels of wrestling. You know what I mean? Real wrestling, like collegiate and Olympic. You know what I mean? And judo. You know what I mean? Judo too. Even karate, like striking karate, like certain ones. Like taekwondo and shit. Like, yeah, I like to see people like MVP, like people that fight like that, point fighting, but actually, like Joe Rogan used to do that type. Head kick knockouts and shit. Yeah, I love watching that shit. I love those Dutch kickboxers, man. They're fucking savages over there, So many of them, like legends. Some people just have no clue. It drives me crazy, like how people don't like that. People that like boxing, right? Like me, I love boxing, right? I actually boxed, right? But for you not to like elite MMA, it baffles me. It's like you want to see two people go out. You love fucking hockey fights when fucking the Bruins are fighting fucking, someone's fighting somebody, but you don't want to see an elite fucking mixed martial arts fight. Like it's just like a street fight, but elite levels. It's like the two toughest guys from each fucking borough, going at it. I don't know how anyone couldn't like that. That like that makes me go like this. That makes me go like this, scratch my head for a while. But yeah, I just want to make sure people know about this fight right here. Izzy says he's gonna beat the fucking Alex Pereira's ass within 3 rounds. If anyone could do it, it's Izzy. You know what I mean? But I really think Pereira. This is actually their 4th fight, people. This ain't their 2nd fight. It's their 4th fight. Granted, 2 of them, were Glory and one Glory, an offset of Glory in China. They had, another promotion over there called Glory. It was, I think it was pretty much the same thing as Glory, just another extended version of it. You know what I mean? Most of the guys from Glory fought in it. You know what I mean? And Izzy might have got that decision. He should have maybe, but Pereira, I always knew Pereira was gonna come over there and beat Izzy. I just knew he was gonna. You know what I mean? And I just think Pereira's going to do it again, and I think Pereira and Izzy should stay friends. Izzy, this ain't the end of his career. He can do a million different things. He's fine. He's going to be good for the rest of his future. Izzy's a smart kid, very smart, not fucking no dummy. You know what I mean? It's like he's a good role model for like kids. And so is Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira's stone cold focus all the time. You ever see him? He's always like focused on everything. You never see him laughing, anything like that. You know what I mean? It's because it's always, when you see him, it's always about talking fights and stuff. So he's always just focused and laser focus. You know what I mean? So Alex Pereira, man, huge fan of you beating the odds. You're drinking, didn't want to go to school, all that shit. I understand all that shit, man. Like I can relate to that shit. And same with Jorge Masvidal. That's why I want to see Jorge win. It's not that I don't like Burns. I like Gilbert Burns a lot. You know what I mean? I think Duringo Burns is a fucking animal, that guy. Tough guy. But fighting for Florida rights and the King of Miami or whatever, right? Jorge, you got to step it up this week, bro. I hope you've been doing those wind sprints because I know those help you. They help me. They help me my whole fucking life, actually. Wind sprints is where you get your hand speed from and your power. You know what I mean? And, it all comes from the balls of your feet and your torque and your core. And, should be a good fight. Gilbert Burns is game. I've seen him drop Usman in the first round. And I think Usman would agree. I think Usman would even say he'd probably be the man to ask. He fought both of them. Who do you think's going to win this fight? I bet you he would say it's too hard to tell because Jorge ain't just gonna lay down people. It's just not going to happen like that. So stop believing the hype, what other people think. You think for yourself. Just because 3 of your friends like somebody doesn't mean you have to like. I give you a perfect example. The Giants versus the Ravens back in 99, 2000, right? All my friends were on the fucking Giants, all of them. And the next year I started taking action again. Me and my partner, who's gone, God bless his soul, he's died way too young. Wayno, we love you. But yeah, they were all taking on my defense won Super Bowls. This is the best defense I've seen since the Steel Curtain, for Christ's sakes, or the Bears. 85, 86 Bears, or the fucking or the 80s fucking Giants. You know what I mean? Or the Steel Curtain of the 70s, late 70s and early 80s. You know what I mean? So I'm like, defense wins Super Bowls. You know what I mean? And I was right. I think I put like $400 A&R action reverse. I think I won like $1,200 or something on that. But I was the only one out of like the whole crew of friends that we all hung with because we all worked together and shit. I made sure we all did. You know what I mean? And it's a true story. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's a perfect example. It's like last week everyone was taking like the week everyone was taking Fazib or whatever. I took Gaethje. Last week's co-main and main event. Like the co-main and main events, I get right almost every single week. Almost every single freaking week. So Friday will be Savage Inc. picks. Hopefully I'm going to get Kiwi in here. Post, and I'm going to see if we get Jay in there. And there's other people that are invited anytime. I could fit 10 people in there. You know what I mean? But we'll see what happens. I'm going to try to get that crew together on for Savage Inc. picks on Fridays. So this is a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday thing. Around between 11:45 and 12:30. Sometimes I can start later. Sometimes I can start earlier. Today it was right at 12. So I'm going to cut this around 40 minutes because that's the way I usually do it. Subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. And, like I've been doing this for like, I think like a year or something like that. Like, legit, you know what I mean? Like learn audio interfaces and all that shit. So I'm on every podcast app, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, the same fucking thing, right? Podcast Addict, all those podcast apps every single one of them, Anchor, all of them. So the audio versions every way. YouTube obviously has been really good to me. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with this. I'm gonna do this for the next 20 fucking years. Been offered some sponsorship deals, but I'm gonna wait for the right ones because I'm not gonna do any sponsorships with anything I don't believe in myself to the subscribers out there, because I can't lie to you. I can't fake it. You know what I mean? I'm not like a lot of these other people that just fake it, and you'll always be exposed. You know what I mean? I don't have nothing to hide. You know what I mean? All the fucking bad shit I did was younger in my life, and it wasn't even really that bad. It was just I was a product of my environment. That's it. Selling drugs, getting in fights, all that bullshit. You know, it's just a long time ago. And eras far away, because it's a totally different era these days, people. For you young people out there, it's not even close. It's like, I'm happy for you. You know what I mean? You don't gotta go through all the violence and shit, but it'll actually make you a stronger person. The violence and getting in fights and toughening the fuck up and being outside every day, 100 deep, 200 deep, 400 fucking deep in the summer. Like, no bullshit. I'm not even exaggerating, man. Not even exaggerating. Like, we were out every day. Now, is it good that kids are in the house all the time on their computers? Fuck no. But they're not hurting nobody, and hopefully when they get older, they start fucking realizing they got to take care of themselves, and health is a huge thing. You know what I mean? It's like, you can have all the money in the world, but if you're not healthy, right? How are you gonna spend it? How are you gonna help your fucking people? How are you gonna help the people that you care about and give back to the community and do all that good stuff? You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. That's why you gain that power for us, to help your people. You know what I mean? And help other people that deserve it, that probably would never get the fucking chance. You know what I mean? So yeah, make a difference in people's lives, I guess, is the best advice I give anybody out there. You know what I mean? I do this because I actually love fights. You know what I mean? Since I was a little kid, 8, 9 years old. I see my cousin fighting when he was young. I was fighting when I was in first grade too, even younger. And I seen all my older friends, they were fighting all the time. You know what I mean? And you grow up in tough neighborhoods and tough cities. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is growing up when you're younger. You know what I mean? 70s, 80s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and like the 90s were pretty much like the 80s, I would say. Yeah. But the 2000s, it was just like a totally different era. You know what I mean? Everything kind of changed. Like, I guess everything changes every 10 years. 70s were kind of different from the 80s. 80s were kind of different from the 90s. But not really. They were all kind of intertwined. You know what I mean? But it seems like I just like to see all these world leaders, all of them. Like, I don't even know how they got their fucking jobs, because it's a hard fucking job to fucking run a fucking country. You know what I mean? Like, I wish all of them would do mushrooms and fucking smoke some grass instead of drinking booze and thinking they're something they're not, because they ain't shit without their fucking without their security. They ain't nothing. They ain't nothing. You drop them off in a borough in a city, a rough city, right? What are they gonna fucking do without their security? They're gonna be scared to death. You know what I mean? So yeah, you world leaders out there better fucking do the right thing for our kids and their kids. That's all I can say, because I ain't going away. I can promise you that. I hope you guys get your shit together out there. People have a blessed day, have a blessed afternoon, night, morning, wherever you are in the world. And peace to everyone out there. See you guys Thursday between, usually around noontime. So Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Fridays. And sometimes post-fights, probably going to be doing a post-fight reaction of UFC 287 in Miami and the Shakur Stevenson fight, Top Rank, and the co-main event in that fight. The heavyweights are going at it, heavyweight prospect, top fucking 1 or 2 or 3 in the world as heavyweight prospects, and both of them are pretty good. But one of them, Big Baby, he's got some heavy hands. So I want to see what he does. So at least we got elite boxing with elite friggin' we got a great fucking card on here too. I mean, this card is I got it on here too, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, we got this card too, which is beautiful. So we got that. this right here. Yep, boy. We got these two on that heavyweights co-main event before Shakur Stevenson. And I wish this was the Japanese monster, but this guy is a monster. He's got KOs, a lot of KOs on his record. He's got heavy hands. Shakur Stevenson, I'll be rooting for you, brother. But if it was the Japanese monster, Inoue, I don't know, man. I like both of you so much, Shakur and Inoue. It would be hard for me to choose. I'd have to go with my American folk. You know what I mean? I would have to. But yeah, this is a great top rank for co-main and main event, and it's a pretty good card. There's some good fights on that card. I checked it out. It's definitely some good fighters. I think there's about 8, 10, 12 fights or something like that. But definitely, and then we got this bad boy right here. And we got this bad boy. We got this co-main and main, and there's about, I don't know, I'd say 10 fucking really exciting fights out of the 13. So we're looking good for fights this weekend, people. All you fight fans like myself, fighters, ex-fighters, and fight fans, and no fanboys or nothing like that, right? Whatever it takes, I guess, right? Let me see something. I'll just leave it like this. All right, people, have a blessed day, blessed afternoon, blessed night, wherever you are, all right? Peace, people.